Lately, I've been feeling a little bit stressed out just because me and Tim on Twitter have been doing our best to earn back my channel because he said it's normal, and I just can't believe that it's going to be get close to 2 months. So, oh my gosh, YouTube is just so difficult to put up sometimes just because one has one community guideline strike or whatever. It's hard to explain it, and I got a little bit of a headache because I've been overthinking. But because I upload a video about men's stomachs, right? You know, grown men, and there's no nudity involved. I'm so sorry. I just had to share that for anyone that's new here. You probably don't know what I'm talking about. I lost my channel for 2 months now, and I have someone that's me on there, and YouTube is just being, I guess you could say, a prick because of how they don't want to interact with me, I think, or having an actual human, and also losing my privilege last week just because I want to expose someone that has cyberbullied me by laughing my suicide attempt, and the video got removed for self-harm when there was no gore or blood. And even though that's the case, you can see it on YouTube. It's just me collapsing on the floor, and YouTube thought I was self-harming on that. It's just, even though it was, but I didn't show anything, if that makes sense. Besides that, I just want to make this a little short, I suppose, and I doubted that anyone's going to be doing it because none of my shows didn't do well. And it's the 24th of June on the Tuesday on, yeah, let's see, it's 11 o'clock now, 10:59 to be exact. Yeah, you deserve all the support you do. Basically, there is this YouTuber. I see one of her videos before, a quick glimpse, and it's so heartbreaking to see what she has went through because her husband made a video to share the devastating news of her passing. She died by suicide. Her name was, I'm so awful at names. Her name is, it starts with an M. Oh, the end's okay. It was Makaya. I cannot pronounce it properly. I'm so sorry. I'm really stressed out, and I got a little bit of a headache. She took her own life just recently. I believe it was on yesterday, because people, from what I've been reading on the comments on Reddit, thought she was a zoophile. Yet, there's a person that needs to be held accountable and locked up in prison. I'm not sure exactly, that made a post saying that they just, I know a handful of people talked about this. I gotta read more into this, but I gotta have it. This is from what I've been hearing. First off, okay, yes, it was a trans person that caused this, and there need to be charges involved, and the person that took her own life needs to go to prison for encouraging some rumors. And I'm thinking there was a group of people that encouraged that behavior. It kind of reminds me of the position that I was or am currently in. And people would say that her suicide is selfish and that you should just leave online or off. You should just be offline. It's not that simple. Okay, I'm sure for the ones that are bullied, how would you feel if you basically are a certain ethnicity, you were deported by ICE, for example, or someone would just cut your throat because they didn't like if you basically prefer Mob Psycho 100 over One Piece, or just loving a different anime. I'm not sure if that's a good metaphor. People are just not sympathetic. And she's really popular. She has over 2 million subscribers, which is really incredible, especially since I barely heard about her. And to put in more detail, that I guess just shows you how large YouTuber is, because I discover more smaller channels, I believe, compared to the larger ones, and I normally don't like larger ones. She basically does raise foxes, at least from the videos I've seen. And yeah, she's basically not only raising them, but saving them, right? And her channel is amazing from what I remember seeing. She basically cares for animals, which are foxes, which you don't see much these days, because you will see, let's just say a handful of channels that would put on a fake facade that they care for animals, but they put them in those abusive situations for money. I think there was a guy that I don't remember his name. He's way more popular than her, and he needs to basically go to prison himself. He did a video of animals being in a vending machine. I don't want to talk about it. It's disturbing, and it's evil. It is. Honestly, I want to talk about it. It's really difficult. You could just look up August the Duck. He made a video about it. Why do people act like this? I don't get it. Why would they basically be so... I mean, and even for a YouTuber that's over 2 million, it's just amazing to me. Okay, it is. And yet you got these darn pranksters that sexually harass people and people care for them. It's ironic. I'm surprised The Purge didn't become legal yet. Why did I say yet? Because that's what people want. Right? I'm so sorry, I didn't mean to say it that way. Because I'm going to be surprised if that happens in World War III. You know, it's just so heartbreaking to see stuff like this. Okay? Honestly, just make The Purge legal then. If you basically wanted to kill someone and you like to see these pranksters of people doing illegal activity, gambling, fine, make it legal. There. I don't approve it. Absolutely not. I want to be surprised. I don't know what I'm talking about, right? Because I was so shocked to see. I'm sorry, I'm like really tired and my brain is not operating here because I know I don't like to say dark humor because that's what people want, right? And I'm trying to use reverse psychology. Okay? I've read so many awful comments. I'm really, really tired, but because I'm hungry, I'm not eating enough. Pardon me? People are blaming her for dying by suicide. Yes, she's a mother, but it doesn't give people the human right to do that to her. Okay? Suicide is not selfish. That's one thing. She has been pushed around by so many people. And I just don't get it. What do you benefit out of it? I really do not get it at all. Okay? Literally. I can't imagine how the husband would feel. I just don't. Because I go through suicidal thoughts on a nightly basis. I do. I just mask it really easily. I just want to say for her channel, by the way, is Save a Fox. I'm gonna read more into this stuff later. You know what? I don't know. People are just evil for no apparent reason. No matter how many times you tell them they shouldn't be doing this, they're gonna do it anyway. I don't get why though. I just don't. I'm curious why people act the way they act. Even the ones that cyberbully me. I know I should give attention, but it's so difficult though. It really is. Also, I've been missing with my right toenail after it got chipped off. It did grow back, but not 100%. It's bugging me because of the tip. I don't know why, because I can feel the skin surface. The toenail hasn't fully developed. Sorry, I'm being off topic. I just wanted this to share that it's heartbreaking. Again, as someone that is in the spectrum, I do like to repress emotions. I do because they get a little bit out of hand once I express them. You'd be surprised. So maybe that's why I do talk that I'm in a monotone voice. Plus, I am tired, so of course I'm not thinking well. I guess in the same way if someone is drunk, but they're not drunk. I don't know what I'm talking about here, right? I just had to say... Go to jail. Go to prison for all the ones involved in spreading false gossip about this poor mother. Why? Why would you say that she's a zoophile, yet you basically support someone that is practically a zoophile themselves? At least I've heard, which means I think they like to do stuff with animals and other stuff I don't want to think about. Honestly, I want them to get away from me as far as possible because I have dogs myself. And that is not normal. I don't get it. is not normal. Honestly, I just wanted to share this because hearing about her passing, she needs all the support she needs. Well, you know, she's not on this earth anymore. Her husband and her daughter need all the support. Honestly, I don't care about any other YouTubers right now. This poor mother took her own life away because the cyberbullying got so overwhelming right now. I don't care what these other YouTubers are doing. I don't care if their mothers are going to a lot right now. I'm sorry. I'm talking about the ones that do criminal activity. I lost sympathy for their families. I don't care. I'm sorry. I don't care. Okay? These people that like to basically bully her for no apparent reason, thinking that they actually cannot face the consequences, is similar to what I read of this damn black teen criminal, Carmelo, whatever his name is, that murdered a white boy, teen boy, right? And his family got donations. As someone that is black himself, I don't want to be involved in that. Honestly, they're monsters. They're not black. They're no color. They're basically Satan's color, which is the color, I don't know, what's a card of this little skin color? Let's see, probably, the color is, a color, green. Okay? They're thinking it's just full of greed in their blood. That, oh, you know what? He's innocent. What, because the boy's white? I don't get it. I'm surprised they didn't spew green ooh out of their damn flesh. Honestly, us humans, I know there are great humans out there, but hearing stuff like this, it gets so tiring because why do people get away with stuff like this? I don't get it. I just don't. So, I don't know. I'm going to go to sleep because I'm going to rest in bed. I just don't get it. I don't. I just have to say, honestly, cyberbullying is not right. Yes, we all say awful things. Even for me. But if it gets to this route that you want to take someone's life away because you like to, you're a darn murderer. I'm surprised that person hasn't been murdered for my attempted suicide. It's a VTuber named Nanla. I don't want to talk about it anymore at this point. I don't. Literally, yeah, she did laugh at me wanting to attempt to... I don't want to talk about it. I don't, okay? I'm sorry. I'm exhausted. I gotta lay down.